Reading your articles about golden horn.
Golden horn? What do I get you? Oh, what's the name? Huh? The one I sent you?
Yeah.
What's it saying? What?
You sing very well.
Huh?
You sing very well.
What did you do? How did you do? What?
Very young, but he won his first race.
Is the son of who? Who's the son again?
Golden Horn.
No, who's the son? Who's
Golden Horn's the father.
Who's the son? Who's the son?
I will go.
You went for the debut race, was it?
Yeah.
Whereabouts was it?
Don't know.
The 3 show with Adam Nolan.
Why do I feel like I'm drowning?
the half brother to Galileo, is it?
Yeah.
Should say where he won, Lee.
No, it's,
Huh?
Medusa, Becky Hill and Lose Control on FM 104. Dublin's music station got 5 hits in a row prepared and we're going to start for lunchtime next.
Hey Dublin, take our advice. Your head needs a break. So we're bringing you non-stop hits to help you escape from all the madness. FM 104's Hit Mix is streaming right now.
Is that how much he's being sold for?
Your favorite hits. FM 104's Hit Mix. Get it on the FM 104 app or FM104.ie.
The Audi Approved Plus used car sales event is now on. With APR rates from 3.1% and service packages from only €10 per month, your Audi will look like new, drive like new, and feel forever young. Contact Audi Centre Sandyford to make an appointment today. Audi, Voorsprong Duk,
I just think I would say where you ran. Well, that's amazing. The first race, that's incredible. It was debut.
Financial Services Ireland and subject to lending criteria. Terms and conditions apply. Visit audi.ie/approved plus for further information.
Hi, David Keeling here. Now more than ever, our partner charity Childline need our nation's help. Throughout these unsettling times, Childline are inundated with more calls, texts and online chats than ever before, with our most vulnerable children cut off from school and society. That's why right now we're donating 10 cents from every punch of Keelingsberry sold to help keep these lines open 24/7. Look out for a special donation points in store today. Keelings love to grow.
At Argos, our sale is on, and so much more.
And I also said,
Deals including tech, toys, and home.
I said it got me loads of texts.
With up to half price on selected home and furniture. Order online for home delivery or collection.
Just said we won there last week, the other day. The story had been in touch for a while.
Selected lines delivered.
In touch with the week, or really just the week.
Some things just feel good. Speaking to someone who cares is one of them. This is especially true when it comes to your prescription. Advocates are trusted pharmacists around the country, are on hand to listen, give expert advice, and take care of you and your prescription, be it one-off or repeat. Chat to our pharmacists in-store from a safe distance, over the phone from an even safer distance. It feels good to speak to someone who cares. Boots, let's feel good.
Coming up next.
Another 5 hits in a row,
Completely ad-free.
including
You're listening to FM 104, Dublin's hit music station, and right now it is time for lunch. It is 1 o'clock.
Health workers grapple with childcare crisis.
It's usually here in Dublin on a Monday.
Yeah.
And it's usually here from Dublin every Monday onwards. So my people both there.
Dublin's hit music station.
FM 104.
This is Eamon Fowley. Good afternoon. The healthcare staff have been working nights so they can mind their kids during the day. The INMO says they're exhausted trying to balance a pandemic with childcare. Hannah Murphy reports.
Today's COVID committee is focusing on the lack of childcare for healthcare workers. TD Sean Sherlock accused the HSE and government of merely pretending to deal with it. Doctors and nurses have been moving their rosters and booking annual leave to try sort it themselves. The INMO's Philmy Hay says it's time for the government to correct that wrong.
Our members are reporting to us separation anxiety among their children, particularly for the parents who had to live separately from their children. That wasn't just one or two cases. Both the HSE and the Department of Health and the government now have an opportunity to correct what was done wrong and to make sure that it doesn't continue.
But Elaine Dunn from the Federation of Early Childhood Providers says they too need supports before they can reopen.
We are having issues in getting all of our staff to come back into the service. You also have staff who are very anxious and nervous about coming back into work. They're afraid they're going to catch the COVID. We also have a worry that, trying to settle the children back in, and we cannot allow the parents into the service.
The INMOs also said their members appreciated being applauded by the public, but that needs to go a step further. They want priority access to childcare.
FM 104, live.
The 105-minute rule for pubs could further spread the virus. That's the view of a Dublin businessman. Ivano Cafola says people are just going to multiple venues once their time slot is up.
If one person in a group of 6 people potentially have the virus or have just come to the infectious period of the virus, and then they risk spreading that in multiple venues, because people aren't just going to go to a pub for 105 minutes and then go home. They're just not. They're going to go to the next pub bar. I know people who've booked themselves into 3 or 4 bars, on the 1st of July to pop around to different venues and to socialise. They've been locked up for 3 months. I mean, this is perfectly normal.
We're being asked our thoughts on changes to the city. The council's been widening footpaths and cycle tracks during the pandemic. Recent examples include Nassau Street and Wolftone Quay. The Lord Mayor, Tom Brabazon, says it's a work in progress.
I suppose, yes, we can expect more of these paths to help with social distancing. The city's going to open up a little bit more. We will have more footfall through the city. So we will see where the pinch points are, and obviously things will be open for further review and discussion.
There's a reminder to give older people space in shops and parks. Alone claims many will be anxious as they begin to emerge from cocooning. The charity started a health and well-being plan designed to help them. But CEO Sean Moynihan says we can all do our best.
For us, we've been going through different phases of providing public health information, then a huge focus on practical supports, coordination of support so people could stay healthy and get service within their homes. And now for us, a big focus while continuing those phases is the health and well-being of older people as we emerge from lockdown.
A football club in Dublin is warning the local community to be aware of a man who took a picture of a child. Manortown United say one of its members' 12-year-old daughter was photographed by a man yesterday at Beachfield Park. The club says the guards were contacted and they're appealing to anyone with CCTV of the man in his 40s or 50s to get in touch with him.
FM 104.
Charities are teaming together to help younger members of the LGBTI community. Around 500 so-called pride packs are being issued to young people. Mike Gilmore reports.
In the absence of Dublin's Pride Parade this year, the event has gone online. However, many people within the community will be feeling the isolation a little bit harder than others. Savannah Belongionist, Belong To and Youth Work Ireland have teamed up to issue Pride packs to younger members of the community. Belong To's Melania Griffith explains what they entail.
Over 500 LGBT people across Ireland are going to receive a free Pride Care pack. In the Pride Care pack, they'll get a Pride t-shirt with a once-off design by artist Timur Aldemir. Also, they'll get rainbow face masks, badges, sweets, a Dublin Pride booklet, and a guide about minding your mental health.
Michael McLaughlin of Youth Work Ireland says they wanted to address the isolation caused by the absence of the Pride Parade.
Well, isolation is a big problem for younger LGBTI people that we work with, where coming out will still be an issue. Pride March in Dublin and local Pride marches have given a great focus in relation to that, and that's absent this year, so that's an important landmark that's missing maybe in a lot of young people's lives who are LGBTIs.
Dublin's online Pride Parade will go ahead this coming weekend.
Jennifer Aniston admits it was bizarre seeing families together for the first time. She's been rising in
mummies and daddies are
with
scared.
for Variety Mag. Jen and Lisa say the very first table read was an eye-opener.
To sort of hear it all together in voices, just having imagined it for so long was kind of like,
see them in these dramas.
What's happening?
These programs and dramas that you touch across. What happens in real life too?
FM 104. When the day arrives for you to scrap your old car, help will be at hand. With Elves, the go-to place for car recycling, the process is easy. First visit elves.ie to find a recycling facility near you. Next, drop your car off or have it collected. Finally, receive your certificate of destruction, ending your responsibility for the vehicle. And that's it. It really is that simple. You've done your bit for the environment and for your own peace of mind. For more information, visit elves.ie.
Happen in real life too.
FM 104 Sport with PetInsurance.ie. Insure your new puppy or kitten against mishaps. For perfect low-cost pet cover, visit PetInsurance.ie.
Tottenham's boss Jose Mourinho hopes his extra attacking options will give them the edge in tonight's London derby against West Ham United. Spurs resume their Premier League campaign with a draw against Man United on Friday. Lucas Moura and Dele Alli back for today's game. Mourinho is delighted with
all the 6 attacking players available.
I said the producers handle those storylines very well, very delicately. They have to because they're very serious, serious issues. It's very important that they bring those subjects up in these programs, like rape and pedophilia and all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff. It's very, very important that they bring those issues up. It makes people take notice and how serious they are. And that these actually happen in real life, not only in TV programs.
I'll be brutally honest, I'm not really interested in it because I can't.
It does happen in real life. Kids can be in danger of getting killed. Only kidnapped, hurt, and abused. They never get killed. They don't always end up. Home safe. They can always get found dead, find the bodies of them. Look happened to Madeleine McCann. She's still missing. They're still investigating whether to figure out if she's alive or dead. We haven't figured out whether she's still alive or not. It's been years since it's happened now. How many years ago this happened? Did you think?
Madeleine McCann?
Yeah, it was 87.
Yeah, something like that, 2007.
What? Did you say 2007?
No, was it?
2007.
What was it?
I think it was that. Too recent. It was 87 or 97. It was one of those. It was 2007. But it wasn't that recent. I think it was about 87 or 97. And they're years ago, they're still investigating whether she's to figure out whether she's alive or dead. They're too sure whether she's alive or dead. And she used the same situation. If she's kidnapped by a pedophile, like a man, it's disgusting. They would take photographs of kids, dirty photographs. And some of them could take photographs and put them on the internet. It's disgusting, isn't it? I don't think they're ashamed at all, these people. This is sick, isn't it? It's disgusting, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Poor kids are probably terrified of whether their mummies or daddies are.
Yeah.
They would be frightened of their lives, Poor Madeleine, she was terrified as well. It happened in, was it Portugal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holidays or something. The Algarve, wasn't it? They was on the holidays, enjoying themselves, next thing, boom. She's kidnapped from her parents. As their backs are turned. She's gone.
Yeah.
I've never let my child. I've never let my child out of my sight, not even for a second. Bad child, I've never let them out of my sight, not even for a second. I have them with me all the time. I've watched them 24/7. I never take my eye off. I never take my eye off my child. Never take my eye off. I never take my eye off my child. I keep my eye on my child at all times. All times. Lane.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
It's very, very important,
Very important.
It is, William. It's very important.
I agree.
It only takes 1 second for it to happen. It only takes 1 second to just take your eye off the ball to get someone to take your child away, to get your child kidnapped. It just takes 1 second to take your eye off the ball. Just 1 second, just turn your back just for 1 second. in shelter, people could get kidnapped. You know, it can happen anytime. It can happen anytime now.
Yeah.
It can happen anytime, anywhere. Doesn't matter where it is, abroad or home, doesn't matter. It can even happen outside your door. It can happen anywhere. You know.
Yeah.
And you could probably never know. You never know. You could probably even be married to a paedophile. You wouldn't even know about it.
You never know.
You know? Sure though, it can happen. People can be married to one they would never know about it.
No.
It's disgusting then. This is sick stomach, isn't it? So this guy going to get caught now today. You gotta take the photograph.
I hope so, yeah.
Where's the same happening?
West Dublin somewhere, I'm not sure.
How old is the child?
I don't know. Head shower, Tilly.
What time are you heading out?
Oh, I'm not going to rush out. 2 o'clock later.
5 hits in a row.
Completely ad-free.
Dublin's hit music station.
FM 104.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna go far, 'cause everyone knows who you are. So live your life.
Is that what that song?
Yeah, head shower, right?
Sounds like that song.
I heard that, yeah.
Oh wait, song.